So let's all get a laugh together here, because this is the list, and you see the list, right? Well, I don't see. Correct me if I'm wrong. Do you see Angel Reese on this list?
Angel Reese is reeling after ESPN's latest ranking delivered a brutal reality check. Once confident she dominated the court, she's now grappling with being labeled as little more than a rebound specialist.
So Asia Wilson 1, Caitlin Clark 2, Breonna Stewart 3, Nafisa Collier 4, and Lissa Thomas at 5.
Like someone just took her favorite pair of twerking shorts. Maybe ESPN just served up the cold, undeniable truth. The footage speaks for itself. Stay tuned, because this reaction could be legendary.
Leah Boston and Angel being higher than Satu. That's crazy work, fam. I'm sorry.
Angel Reese couldn't even crack the top 10 in ESPN's latest rankings, landing at 12th. Not 9th, not 10th, 12th. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is chilling in 2nd place, towering over the so-called elite. And to think people were out here trying to compare Reese to Clark. Yeah, that debate is officially buried.
We've got ESPN's ranks of WNBA players right now, and Caitlin Clark is really damn high. One could argue she's not high enough, but I think it's pretty surprising for a lot of these folks. I will tell you this straight up. Angel Reese ain't nowhere to be found in the top 10. She's not involved. You're not here. Sorry, but not sorry. You're not to be seen.
Angel Reese had all the hype, all the headlines, and all the antics, and for what? Just to fall outside the top 10. That's rough. Caitlin Clark didn't need the noise. Her game speaks volumes. Meanwhile, Reese is probably somewhere trying to tweet through the disappointment or crafting another flimsy excuse.
Okay. And lo and behold, I couldn't believe my eyes when I seen number 2. They had Caitlin Clark. I said, really?
And don't start with a "but she's a double-double machine" argument. ESPN used to downplay Caitlin Clark, but now, they had no choice but to put respect on her name. The numbers don't lie, the skills don't lie, and the rankings don't lie either. Meanwhile, Angel Reese fans are squinting to find her at 12th place. It's like showing up to a party thinking you're VIP, only to get stuck outside, while Caitlin Clark's already inside running the show. The Reese versus Clark debate, dead silent now.
If we did go off of how much winning Caitlin was doing, how she was contributing to winning, and then going off the viewership and all that, oh yeah, for sure. I think Caitlin should have won, man. I think Caitlin should have won.
If the roles were reversed, Caitlin Clark at 12th and Angel Reese at number 2, the internet would be in shambles. You'd never hear the end of it. But now, suddenly, rankings don't matter. Oh, now ESPN's rankings aren't important. Convenient logic when your favorite player is stuck at 12th. The truth is, a 12th place ranking reflects where your skill level stands. Caitlin Clark is sitting comfortably at number 2, and honestly, she should be number 1. But we'll take it. She's already proven she's the face of women's basketball, and this ranking is just another milestone cementing her dominance.
And this is ESPN's list, y'all, not mine. So don't be chirping, getting mad if your fave isn't at the top. So at number 1, we have Cameron Brink. Number 2, Angel Reese. Number 3, Kate Martin. 4, Rickea Jackson. 5, Julie Van Loo. And 6, Caitlin.
ESPN must have caught the unrivaled highlights early because their latest rankings finally told the truth. Remember last season, they ranked Angel Reese above Caitlin Clark. Yes, the same Caitlin Clark breaking records and pulling up from the logo like it's nothing.
Number 2 player in the entire league, not on the Olympic team. Just pointing that out. And of course, you did have some haters. Please, Clark is not better than Stewie, Fee, or Inescu. Clark is not better than Stewart. They glazing Clark is not better than Inescu, blah, blah, blah. No matter what Caitlin Clark does, she's going to have some haters out there. It's just, they're losing their minds over all the people that have either been traded for and signed for the Indiana Fever right now. And of course, it looks like a powerhouse of a team.
Sure, she grabbed some rebounds, but beyond that, brick shots, weak defense, and no real offensive bag. Yet she was hyped as a top rookie. Fast forward to now, and the experts finally woke up. Her game hasn't improved. If anything, it's regressed. Same shaky shooting, empty defense, and non-existent offense.
Caitlin number 2, Brianna number 3, and now we really have Brianna over Nafisa in terms of projections going into next year. Stop. Nafisa Collier is definitely top 2 in this league.
There is no individual who has benefited more from the Caitlin Clark effect than Angel Reese. That's my hot take. Think about it. From going up against her, playing her in college, taking on that villain role, going into the league at the same time as Caitlin Clark, everything that she's said and done on social media or in post-game press conferences, she is a star because of Caitlin Clark. She would not be a star if Caitlin Clark weren't a player. She'd be just as good a women's basketball player. She'd have been picked high in the WNBA draft and would still be a good player. Yep. But she is a star because of Caitlin Clark.
She would be a star in women's basketball circles.
Well, that's not what I mean, though.
Yeah, no, I
she
know.
is a star in the world.
This is why ESPN's ranking last year was baffling. They really tried to sell Angel Reese as better than Caitlin Clark. Caitlin was making history and pulling up from deep with ease, while Angel was stacking the most mid-double-doubles imaginable. Now the truth's clear. She's not a star, not elite, just there. Next voice, next voice. We're finally done with the pointless comparison. Caitlin Clark versus Checks Notes. Angel Reese. The debate's dead. Caitlin is her, while Angel is just there. Caitlin's breaking records, hitting logo threes, and leaving defenses frozen. Meanwhile, Angel's on the sidelines, talking trash without backing it up.
Angel Reese went on this massive rant last year with Kennedy Carter, I believe, standing next to her about how people are tuning in for her. It wasn't just one other person, but all these people are moving the needle and people want to watch her, except you're not her. You're not her.
Angel Reese stands are delusional, acting like her game's unstoppable while she's out here bricking shots like she's building a house. It's not hate, just facts. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark's dropping 30 with ease, breaking records, and boosting the league effortlessly. The debate's over. Caitlin is the WNBA's future. Angel? Just another loud fan base and a jumper in need of a miracle.
What the Indiana Fever did last night got me so excited. The Fever, if you haven't been paying attention, they are really active in ensuring that Caitlin Clark and company have a true contending lineup next season. They have Caitlin Clark.
I think they had a list last year. She was like 15 or something like that. Angel was like 19. And this year they got it closer to being right. It's more so, it's closer, okay? She's second. And I'm fine with that. You know what I mean?
Right now, the only thing standing between Caitlin Clark and MVP is Deja Wilson. Sure, she's a former MVP on a stacked Aces squad. Blah, blah, blah. But let's be real, she's just keeping the seat warm. Caitlin's coming fast, and by this time next year, she might be the undisputed best in the league. The Fever went crazy in free agency, and with Caitlin leading the charge, defenses are about to be lost. MVP numbers, record-breaking threes, the Aces will be fine, but don't think they're not sweating a little.
The biggest thing for me is her not even responding to all the that's going on. And I think that's commendable. I think she's a unicorn. She's doing everything I thought she was going to do and more, like win the MVP.
You think Caitlin
That's not going to happen this year, but it could happen very soon.
It's great for the conversation.
Y'all all went to the Olympics and now y'all losing now. Y'all burnt out? Y'all should have let this young girl go over there and play.
I just don't think there's a correlation.
Nah, but she would because she's a rookie. You let these young play. Caitlin Clark is a superhero.
The real question is, what's going on with Angel Reese? Yikes, this season hasn't been the glow-up she expected. Hyped to dominate, but it's been struggle after struggle. She talks a lot for someone playing like this. At this rate, she might not even make the rankings next season, which is impressive, but for all the wrong reasons. All talk, no results.
Is somebody that is going to probably, she's going to, I would say, be, in my opinion, the second favorite for MVP. I think she is going to be the second favorite for MVP in the WNBA. That is how confident I am in Caitlin Clark's year 2.
I'll be damned if they didn't go get Sid. They went up and snatched Sid Colson from the Aces. She is 100% vibes. She is 100% going to be a backup for Caitlin. It's going to be fantastic. Backup for Kelsey. She is a great addition to this backcourt. She has senior leadership. She has championship experience. She is the most fun ever.